Ngā manu whititu kua wehe roto i ngai we ngā mate o te wā haramai. Haere, tātou kei te pito ora ti he wa Māori ora, and welcome back to the hui. 10 months after a brutal assault nearly claimed her life, Destiny Otton-Rakuraku is breaking her silence. The Manurewa-born single mother was set alight in an attack Brisbane police allege was committed by her former partner. Destiny opens up exclusively to hui reporter Rarani Pereira. And a warning, some viewers may find parts of Rarani's story distressing.
There was a lot of me that just thought it would have been easier not to be here. But I can fight it.
In Queensland, a man is due to appear in court today after allegedly setting a woman alight in a domestic violence incident over the weekend.
Destiny Otton-Rakuraku, the latest victim of Australia's domestic violence shame.
Now, of course, emergency services were called out to the home in the early hours of Saturday morning. They were treating the woman for life-threatening burns to her body. She was taken to Brisbane's Royal and Women's Hospital.
For the first time, Destiny Otton-Rakuraku tells her story.
I'm very lucky to be alive.
A callous attack that changed her life forever.
What kind of human would do that to someone?
Destiny was 20 when she moved from South Auckland to Brisbane, the River City.
Me and the kid's dad moved over here in 2010.
Her relationship with her son's father didn't last, but the single mum built a good life and found meaningful mahi.
I've been doing support work for about 5 years. So I've gone from mental health, disability, aged care, youth work. I've done it all.
The better life she sought finally seemed on track. And 4 years ago, she began a new relationship.
Met through a mutual friend, and we dating for maybe 2 years. Like every relationship, you have your good times, but it started getting to the point where the bad times just overweighed everything. Things were getting uglier and uglier. No trust, especially with him working away in the mines, because while he was away, he would just ring me and always nut out. Where are you? What are you doing? Some of the comments that he used to say when we were together, I can't have you, no one can. You're always going to be mine.
In October 2024, Destiny and her partner ended their relationship.
Mutual decision. I thought he was okay with it. We were civil, you know. We had broken up, so I just carried on living life.
January 2025, Destiny was enjoying Brisbane's summer with her teenage sons and was about to finish her management studies.
Just got given a new job working with children and high complex disability, and that was like my dream job.
She was also looking forward to a long-planned girls' weekend.
I was very excited to go see Destiny.
Emma and Destiny grew up together in Manurewa.
We met when we were 13. My ride or die.
Oh, she's got one of the biggest hearts. I was super excited to have a little holiday with my best friend.
Had you met her ex?
Yeah, he was staying there at the time till he found a place for himself. That wasn't planned.
Destiny's ex was back from working away at the mines and needed a place to stay in Brisbane.
Had Destiny talked to you about her relationship at all with him?
No, not so much. She kept a lot of things to herself, but I just knew that they were together and then they were separated and she was single.
We weren't together, so I just continued to carry on with life, hang out with my best mate. She was my main focus. And I think he just didn't get any attention.
7 a.m, January 18.
I blocked out a lot of that morning. I remember snippets.
Destiny, her 14-year-old son, Emma and her ex-boyfriend were at home.
He woke me up, started yelling, and I was like, ugh. I said, I'm not dealing with this, honestly. And I'd had a shower, flick the jug.
Yeah, Destiny woke me up early that morning. We made our cup of teas and then went to go have a cigarette outside on the balcony. And then that's when everything kicked off. Yeah, he seemed really, really angry. I remember seeing him walking up the stairs and he had a petrol can and his eyes were black.
That's all I have embedded in my head, like just is that face, the eyes.
I got up to stand in front of him, because I felt like something bad was going to happen.
It wasn't human. There was just so much anger and hate, like someone on a mission. Emma's trying to stop everything, but it happened too quick.
He pushed me out of the way and then got a hold of Destiny. He grabbed her by the neck and was pouring it was a massive, 5-litre gas can all over her, and I was trying to stop him, so the liquid was getting everywhere. As soon as he done that, he just grabbed the lighter and flicked it, and she was all in flames.
It's forever going to stick with me. That smell of gas and heat.
I run into the house, and then Destiny runs into the house. I just see a big ball of fire.
And I just remember dropping on the ground, rolling on the ground.
We're in a bit of shock, just seeing her all charred up. She was black from head to toe.
And my son come out of his room. It's another image that sticks with me. As he had just been woken up, he heard yelling. So he never saw me on fire, thank God.
And then we immediately got her in the shower and I got her son to call the emergency services. The neighbour came up while I was on the phone. He saw her on fire.
I wouldn't be alive if it wasn't for Emma.
A woman is in a critical condition in hospital this morning.
Destiny's story was all over the news.
He is accused of setting the victim, a woman in her 30s, on fire with a lighter. I have spoken with nearby residents there. They've told me that it was neighbours who heard this woman's screams and were first on that very confronting scene.
Ko te whakapai nāna tana wahine I tahu ki te ahi I tētahi whawhai I roto I tō rāua whare I te tonga o Piripane.
Destiny was rushed to the intensive care unit at Royal Brisbane and Women's Hospital.
I did think I was going to lose her that day.
Whānau from Australia and New Zealand, including her aunt, Trish Evans, were at Destiny's side as she fought for her life.
What did she look like when you first saw her, Trish?
Unrecognisable. I knew there was a body lying in the bed, but I couldn't comprehend that that was my niece.
Could she talk?
No, no. She had breathing tubes and feeding tubes and everything. It was really touch and go.
Her lungs were starting not to function and stuff, so yeah, it was scary.
Destiny was in ICU for 11 days.
I wasn't able to take more leave. I had to fly back. She was still in a coma when I left. Yeah, it was hard leaving her.
Hey, Des. We're doing your prayer now.
My family, they overtook the whole hospital. And they were just always there. They wanted to sit by my side 24/7, but they had to take turns. Overwhelmed with how much support and how much love was there.
But once out of critical care, Destiny's real struggle was about to begin.
Good girl, Bob.
Hoki mai anō e ngā iwi. Sadly, Destiny Otton-Rakuraku is far from the only victim of a domestic violence burn attack. So what is driving the increase in burn attacks, and what motivates the perpetrators?
Destiny Otton-Rakuraku's burn attack, doused in petrol and set on fire, allegedly by her ex-partner, put her in hospital for 6 weeks.
Ready? Yeah. Big breath, Jess.
She had to learn to walk and talk again.
All right, darling. I had no voice. Couldn't talk. Yeah, I just have to keep pointing to things. Oh, gee, you got a bit of pace on you.
Her mum documented her recovery.
She's fast, eh? Oh. Good girl, baby.
Destiny underwent numerous surgeries.
This is my new appearance. It's never going to change. Doesn't matter if I have 1,000 operations, this is going to always look like this.
With burns to 45% of her body, Destiny is lucky to be alive, unlike other tragic cases seen across the Tasman.
An act of family violence has left 3 young children dead and a mother in a critical condition.
5 years ago, Brisbane woman Hannah Clarke and her 3 small children were killed after they were trapped in a burning car, set alight by Clarke's estranged husband.
Witnesses say she was heard screaming for help, shouting she'd been covered in petrol moments before the car burst into flames.
A year later in Brisbane, Kelly Wilkinson was also killed.
Ms Wilkinson, a mother of 3, had been doused in petrol, set alight and left in her backyard.
Perpetrators are more commonly using these kinds of tactics to coerce and control victims and to inflict injury. It might be the case that that's been inspired by other examples of this behaviour they've seen before. So kind of in a sort of a copycat kind of manner.
University of Queensland's Dr. Joseph Lelliott has researched the prevalence of threats of fire in cases of domestic violence.
There's a huge catalyst for these incidents when, say, the woman decides to leave the relationship.
We've certainly found in our research that more serious threats and the use of fire was often linked to that loss of control. They know that they are losing that control over the victim, so they take an approach where it's sort of, well, if I can't have it, then neither can you.
DV cases involving fire are sometimes disguised as an accident, making intent difficult to prove. More in-depth analysis of this issue is needed in Australia and New Zealand.
I think it's often the case that you're only really touching the tip of the iceberg. Many of these uses of fire probably do go unreported to the authorities.
Destiny's former relationship has many of the hallmarks of coercive control.
I knew it was wrong. I just made excuses. There was a pattern. It was always when I had plans to do something. Never, ever did I think I'd be on the news as another DV victim.
Victim blaming still goes on. Why didn't she leave is one of the worst things that you could say to a victim. They're being coercively controlled, they're being financially controlled, mentally, psychologically controlled.
Destiny's attack is not the first high-profile domestic violence case in Australia involving a wahine Māori. In 2015, 24-year-old Kiwi Tara Brown was bludgeoned to death with a manhole cover by her former partner in Queensland.
She was gorgeous. She was really loving. She loved everything. She loved life. I didn't think he'd kill her. Each time I hear of another death or another woman being injured or maimed or attacked, it brings it all flooding back, and it's just far too often. It's really got to stop.
Natalie Hinton is Tara Brown's mother. She set up a foundation in her daughter's name to raise funds for domestic violence organisations like Women's Refuge.
Did Destiny's case attract a lot of attention here?
It sure did, yeah. It's just the more horrific it is, it makes it to the media that there's women out there that don't have quite a horrific situation, and it goes unheard and unseen and unspoken about.
Oh, I'm just going to help her get undressed so she can lie down. Yeah, I need to lie down.
Destiny has had to move in with her parents, and her mum has had to quit her job to be her full-time carer.
Ladybug. Yeah.
She's totally dependent on her mother for the simplest tasks.
Yeah. She's always been my rock. She's angry. She's hurt. She blames herself. There's something she could have done better. Could have stopped it from happening. All right, I'm going on now. Ready? Sometimes it's really, it hurts. I hate touching her skin. It's just ugly.
Kelly, what have the last 10 months been like for you?
Oh, really hard. It's been so hard, emotionally draining. A lot of anger. So angry. I just want my old girl back. I want our old Destiny back.
It's not only her physical recovery. Destiny is on antidepressants and has started counselling.
Oh, push. 3 months before I could get in to see someone. I did do 8 months with no support. Only support from family and friends. And I was trying to get support for my kids, and they only work within school hours. Not ideal for the kids, not ideal for me. Just slow down, slow down. You get hot. I get scared, hear noises, so I wake up, real jumpy.
What are you scared of?
To be honest, everything these days. Scared of people, and that's the hardest. That I'm working on that. Yeah, I have to wear this 24/7. It's compression garments. It's to keep all my scarring down. But as you can see, it gets really frustrating.
Destiny is still coming to terms with how she looks to the outside world.
Done it.
How self-conscious do you feel in public?
It's a lot. Humans are curious. They want to ask, what happened? You know, what's wrong with you? Did you hurt yourself? And then I'm like, no. You know, my ex-partner poured petrol on me and lit me on fire. And I have to be blunt. Because if I'm not blunt, I'm just going to cry. Oh, we're going to do the sunblock first. Lock your nose. This is another reason why I want to tell my story. I'm always going to carry scars on the outside. And then I'm always going to be struggling inside. Just my new life, I suppose. One I never chose.
Kia ora mai anō. Destiny Otton-Rakuraku's immense courage means her physical recovery is underway. But that's not all she has to overcome.
For 10 months, Destiny Otton-Rakuraku has dealt with unthinkable pain and loss. But there is one more thing she must face.
You can do this, my darling. Yeah. It took a lot for me to get out of the car.
South of Brisbane, the suburb of Kingston, and the home where Destiny lived with her 2 teenage sons. It's the first time she's been back here since the burn attack in January.
Brought back a lot of emotions going back just to that neighbourhood. I just had to breathe. Going down that street.
Her mother and aunt are with her for support.
It's an ugly area, ugly houses, everything's ugly.
Staring at the balcony, I'm thinking that's where it happened. I've felt a lot of anger, flashbacks. I can picture him, his face.
As painful as it is to be here, Destiny has returned for a purpose.
G'day, how you going? How are you anyway?
Oh, fuck, I've been better, haven't I?
Yeah. But imagine what you're going through. They were wondering about you. When I saw it happen, I was just, I had to go get some clothes on to come over. I had to. Because we heard the argument, so we could sort of look out to see what's happening, and the next thing I was seeing you going up in flames.
Good to say thank you to the neighbours, him and his wife, for helping my son call the ambulance.
It's another milestone in Destiny's recovery.
10 months in, and I'm still sore. My skin's ripping, my skin's drying out. It's the constant pain. Being in the sun, I'll blister.
Do you sometimes wish you hadn't survived?
Yep. Especially in the beginning. I sometimes felt, like it was easier if I didn't have to deal with this, less painful. I wouldn't have struggled with mobility, mental health, if I just didn't survive. My whole life changed. 35 years old, independence gone.
I missed you last night.
That's the hardest part for me. I've always been a single mum. My kids have never missed out on anything. I worked hard so we could live our best life. And I can't do it anymore. I can't be a mum.
Destiny's still 100% relying on her parents. She can't work and she's not getting any support from the government. Because her mum and dad are here and she's able to live in their house, a lot of services are just totally cut off to her. I think the system's broken. I think the system is telling us one thing, that they want all these women to get out of these domestic, abusive relationships, yet there's no safety net if you unfortunately get harmed at the hands of someone else.
Because I've got these things called banding where it goes all the way up.
Destiny's scarring also restricts her movement.
And when I'm moving that, it's pulling here. I can feel it all along here, but it's just, I feel it all the way across. There's definitely surgeries planned. I don't know how many, but it's just ongoing,
The hospital is now the whānau's second home.
I love that hospital. They're an amazing team up there. And ICU, Ward 4, burns unit. They're amazing. Ready? All the way down.
She's worked incredibly hard. That's it. Try and keep your hips forward.
For the past 6 months, Destiny has regular physio and gym sessions at the hospital.
Died.
That's it. Nice.
The focus is to help loosen her skin.
Got 30 seconds.
So her scars are at a very early stage?
Yeah. This is like, we call it the window of opportunity, where they have to work really, really hard for an intense period of time, and then everything starts to mature and it's not so intense. So lots of stretches and massage, and then a lot of strength work so that she's strong enough to be able to do those stretches herself. A bit tight.
Yeah. Her chest. Like the electric shocks have settled, but it's the off-balanceness now.
Yeah, you don't want to make that worse.
It's not nice massaging. It's painful. In the beginning, I used to cry.
Destiny is aware there is much to be grateful for. People were so moved by her plight, they donated more than $50,000 that helped pay outstanding bills.
So much love and support. So it makes her keep going.
Yeah.
But it'll be a long time before she'll be able to work again.
When she woke up, she had bills and she had things that needed to be paid, right? And then I've literally made her lock in the little bit that she's got left into a term investment, because that's it for the rest of her life. She has to make $30,000 last for the rest of her life. It's appalling and it makes me angry.
Only those who have been through the experience themselves can understand in a way no one else can. Natalie Hinton, the mother of Tara Brown, who was killed by her ex-partner, has come to meet Destiny.
It doesn't get any easier.
But it wouldn't.
No. I also lost my son 2 years ago. They were my only 2 children. He took his own life. I believe it was a ripple effect of Tara's death.
She's such a strong wahine toa man. Losing a daughter, a son, raising her granddaughter. You know, that was almost my mum, because I really, really hit. Like, that was almost my family. You know, like we could have been telling a different story.
I'm so glad Destiny is supported by her family and her extended family. She's going to need it for a long time to come too.
For now, Destiny is focused on her second chance at life.
What she's been through would kill most other people. You know, she's here for a reason.
Going back to those photos and videos makes me think, look how far you've come. I've got so much life to live. I haven't done everything that I want to do. If someone says I can't do it, I'm going to do it.
E te iwi e pāpai te aroha, ne. Kātia ke te hoa Destiny, kia kaha, ke maia, ke manawanui. Now, Destiny will be back in Aotearoa next year for her birthday in March. She plans to lead a 5-kilometre walk, raising awareness of domestic violence. Her alleged attacker is facing charges and has yet to plead. A kātia ke te iwi, kua tāiria ke te kōrero a te hui, ki te pātū o tō tātou whare hui, ia nei. That is our hui for this week. Join us next week for another. Until then, kia mau, ki te turanga o tapatu wātea. Hau mi e, hui e, tae ki e. Nā te puna whakatongarewa, te hui i tautoko.